सदीनामा आपको ले चलता है राष्ट्रीय पुस्तकालय के सभागार भाषा भवन में, जहाँ पर उदय माहुरकर की पुस्तक वीर सावरकर का लोकार्पण हुआ। 17 जून 2023 को राष्ट्रीय पुस्तकालय के सभागार में वीर सावरकर की पुस्तक का लोकार्पण हुआ, जिसमें उपस्थित थे जिशानु बासु, उदय माहुरकर, राष्ट्रीय पुस्तकालय के डीडीजी अजय प्रताप सिंह और स्वरूप विश्वास। इन सबों ने इस पुस्तक के ऊपर बहुत ही अच्छी टिप्पणी की और साथ में माहुरकर ने कहा, अगर सावरकर होते तो देश का विभाजन नहीं होता। अब उन्होंने पुस्तक पे जो भी अपने विचार डाले हैं, उन्होंने उसके ऊपर बहुत अच्छा व्याख्यान दिया और इस कार्यक्रम में जो भी उपस्थित थे उन्होंने सावरकर की भूरी भूरी प्रशंसा की और कहा कि सावरकर ने जितना राष्ट्रीयता के ऊपर कहा काम किया वो किसी ने नहीं किया।
Betrayal of the nation, betrayal of Bharatvarsh. At that time he issued a very pointed statement which is a point of inspiration for me. He said, it is better to stand in the last row of true patriots than the first row of those who are betraying the nation in the name of patriotism. It was a Rana Pratap-like sacrifice. That time Congress was the premier party. Gandhiji was the unquestioned leader. There was no comparison between Hindu Mahasabha and Congress. So it was like a situation which came before Rana Pratap. All his relatives had joined Akbar. He was the only person left and he did not join. And he waged a relentless struggle which went on for 20 years against Akbar. So Savarkar here was a lone ranger. There were revolutionaries like Senapati Bapat who had joined Congress. But he did not follow that and he chose to join a very small party called Hindu Mahasabha because it was the only party which was not indulging in Muslim appeasement and it was not compromising on Hindu rights. This was the only reason why he joined Hindu Mahasabha. Otherwise, there were many issues, I think, in which he and Hindu Mahasabha were not on the same page. But he saw that Hindu Sabha is the only party which is not compromising on Hindu rights. And therefore, he joined Hindu Sabha and became the president of Hindu Mahasabha in 1937 December. Thereafter, for almost 8 years, Savarkar traveled the country from north to south, from Kanyakumari to Kanchi, from Kamrup to Kutch, enlightening the people, trying to awaken the people. Look here, if you follow Congress, we will be in deep trouble, and Pakistan is a possibility if Congress continues to do the path which it is showing, which is appeasing Muslims at the cost of Hindu rights. In 1940 rather, when Jinnah passed a resolution for Pakistan, Muslim League, on March 23, 1940 at Lahore. That time Savarkar said, the die for Pakistan is cast. It will be very difficult to now. I started reading Savarkar very late in 1996. But my father used to always say when I was a child that the nation and Congress have been very unfair to Savarkar. These words I heard when I was a 10-year-old. And they rang in my mind. In 1996 something happened which in a way guided me to take up studies on Savarkar. And the first few articles and books I read about him gave me this impression that Savarkar revolution was a great man. But later, Savarkar was the one who predicted all the problems which India has faced on the national security front in the last 75 years, 60 to 80 years ago. And his efforts to prevent partition. A lot of people were surprised when this book came. Actually, I had a long argument with the publisher also. He was not prepared to agree. He did not agree to this title. How can Sawarkar prevent partition? But I stuck to my guns. I said no. I am the author. Me and my co-author, Chirayu Pandit, we stuck to our guns. We said no. Only this title will go. And that is how a new Sawarkar has emerged today before the nation. Now when I say that the man who could have prevented partition, let us go start with the ABCD of the whole thing.
That Hindutva is not cup of tea of Bengalis. This is something which came to Bengal from Marathis. Another distortion of history. Go and check the memory. The person who turned and coined the terminology Hindutva was a senior lawyer, a person who took education from the Presidency College at that time, Chandranath Basu. He is the person who coined the term Hindutva. He is known as the father of Hindutva. It is not something which came to Bengal from the Marathis. It originated here. Went to Maharashtra from West Bengal. It is not the other way around. Another thing. Chandranath Basu was born in 1844. Sawarkar was born in 1883. Chandranath Basu passed away in 1910. There was just few years they came in contact. Now the concept of Hindu Mahasabha. Shyam Prasad Mukherjee was brought into Hindu Mahasabha. He was an academician, a vice chancellor. He was not from a family of politicians. Nobody in his family before him and nobody in his family after him ever joined politics. He was the sole person in the Mukherjee family of Bhawanipur ever joined politics. The first and the last one. Who influenced?
आज 75 साल पूरे होने के पश्चात हम देश में जिस स्वतंत्रता, चाहे वो किसी भी क्षेत्र में हो, जीवन जीने के मामले में या अभिव्यक्ति के मामले में, इस स्वतंत्रता का लाभ ले रहे हैं, उसके पीछे अनेकों अनेक महापुरुषों, देशभक्तों, क्रांतिकारियों का बलिदान छिपा हुआ है। पीछे कुछ वर्षों से काफी कुछ लोगों के बारे में हमें ज्ञान होता रहा, लेकिन बहुत से ऐसे लोग थे जिनके स्वतंत्रता के लिए योगदान को हमारे पास तक भिन्न भिन्न कारणों से नहीं पहुंचाया जा सका। क्रांतिकारियों की एक छोटी सी लिस्ट जो हम बचपन से देखते आए, केवल उतने ही महान पुरुषों का योगदान हमारे देश की स्वतंत्रता में नहीं था, वरन इस देश के विभिन्न भागों में, भिन्न भिन्न समाजों में, अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में, हर स्थान पर, हर शहर में, हर कस्बे में, हर गांव में एक क्रांतिकारी छुपा हुआ है और वो कहीं ना कहीं अपने योगदान को अपने स्तर पर अभिव्यक्त कर रहा था, कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहा था। ये सौभाग्य का विषय है कि इस अमृत काल में, जो कि अभी अगले 25 सालों तक, 1 साल हुआ है, 24 साल और चलेगा, इस अमृत काल में ऐसे सभी अज्ञात क्रांतिकारी जिनके बारे में हमारे समाज को ज़्यादा जानकारी नहीं थी, वो जानकारी देने का प्रयास किया जा रहा है। सावरकर जी एक ऐसे व्यक्ति थे जो केवल क्रांतिकारी नहीं, बल्कि ढेर सारी इनमें प्रतिभाएं थी, जैसे स्वतंत्रता सेनानी थे ही, समाज सुधारक भी थे, इतिहासकार भी थे, राजनेता और विचारक भी थे।
The contemporary Marxist view regarding Veer Sawarkar of an Indian aspect. We have noticed that several revolutionaries, he considered that so far as man is concerned, but a single race, the human race, kept alive one common blood, the human blood, and all other top and the best professional and a makeshift and only relative true. That is the worldview of Sawarkar. I have given, knowingly giving this figure, how our revolutionaries, our people, they live their life and fortune. And Sawarkar's views around the place. I don't think that this one is readable, but this is the first publisher's preface when they published this book from London in 1909. That they clearly mentioned that Savarkar, a vernacular person, that he categorically analyzed this freedom struggle and how in different parts of India in 1857 the first war of Indian independence that took place. And a revolutionary, how racist about untouchability. The practice of untouchability is a sin, the blood on humanity, and nothing can justify it. That was Sawarkar. Uproot the untouchability from the society, and this part of this, the part as a reformer, this part of Savarkar's life has never been told. And how, if we compare one revolutionary from South America and we compare our revolutionary, their worldview about the racism, about the untouchability, about the discrimination among the society. So it is very clear that Savarkar's worldview about this racism, the supremacy, was very clear.
सुनकर देखो, सुनकर देखो, सुनकर देखो जी। ममता राहुल मोदी बोले, लिखे जितेंद्र जी।